we were the first U.S. airline to actually, say something about this before it was cool. You know, 2018, I believe, is when we made our first pledge. And the question that I pose to you and to everyone that listens to you with regards to this concept of sustainability, because everybody uses the word, throws it around. I mean, do you believe that there's something going on in our planet regarding climate change? And there's still a lot of people that don't believe it, and still people that do. I have lost my patience with trying to convince people that say no, everything's fine, because you're never going to get past those folks. It's almost a political view or something that they're not going to do. So, but if indeed you think there's something that you look at the facts and you say, yeah, maybe something's not quite right. It's like, can you do something about it is the second question. And of course, there's always things we can do, right? We can do everything at home in your businesses. The real question is, will you do something about it? And I think from day one, the question that I posed to ourselves and our team was, will you do? And so we began sustainable aviation fuel investments, R&D, convincing somewhat strong-handedly sometimes all the other CEOs and airlines in the world to join us. There were numbers like we were almost 70% of the future contracts on the available sustainable aviation fuel in the world. And now, it was a small number, so saying 70% was not a big deal, but that headline caught people's attention. It was like, well, how the hell is United ahead of us in that regard? And so we created, quite the sort of momentum. You saw some of the flight shaming issues beginning at the northern parts of Europe. And so we, without scaring people, it was like, it's coming. We should do, can you do something? Yes. Will you do? What does that take? And that's what you've seen. And that's what you've seen Scott really take and run with it. But in the phase of convincing people in the industry to do something, it wasn't about green specifically and sustainable and the whole political tree hugging kind of people that interview it. It became, and again, this industry well, it's like, what is the most volatile line item on our P&L? Fuel. How do our equities trade? On the volatility of fuel, right? I mean, everybody knows that. So what if we could develop a sustainable methodology of fuel purchasing that was not volatile, right? And if we can do that, think of what would happen to our equities. And that business angle conversation, I think, resonated infinitely more, and it's led to those things. And to your point, Scott has taken it. He's very, very, very engaged in a very deep level about this, and has taken it and really run with it.